Good morning, guys. It's Combat Saturday. It's a little colder today than it's been lately, but we'll manage. So, what I wanted to cover today was the basic footwork shapes. Okay. Once again, these things are going to be covered in more detail in my upcoming book, which should be hopefully very soon. But there are still a few things that need to be straightened out. Okay, so the basic footwork shapes, there's a lot of patterns, a lot of different footwork techniques, and it can be a little intimidating to know which one to practice. And so what I did was I just kind of arranged them into shapes. You got the circle, you got the box, you got a triangle, and then you got the straight line. I mean, straight line isn't really a shape, but it still has to be trained. And pivots and turns can be put in at random times whenever you want to. You should always have the option to pivot, because pivoting is a way to get a quick angle. It has many uses. It can sometimes assist you in power in your punches as you turn. Okay, and once get out of here, buddy. Okay, and once again, it allows you to angle off very, very quickly. Okay, and pivots don't even need to be big. They can be micro pivots. Even a little angle, that's good enough. You don't have to go out a full 90 degrees. It can be just a little bit. Okay, all you need is sometimes we're talking, when you get to the more advanced levels, we're talking about inches and centimeters. We start out with that big, and then it goes here and get smaller and smaller. Okay, so what we're gonna do is start with the circle first. Okay, now I'm pretty sure you can't see them. I drew chalk on the ground here. I got my circle, I got my box, and I got my triangle. You probably can't see them, but you just have to trust me, they are here, okay? I used the sidewalk chalk, okay? So let me just back up a little bit here. Okay, so with walking a circle, now first thing you want to do is you want to get used to walking in a rooted manner. So go in a straight line first, okay? Walk in a regular way first, okay? Nothing special here, okay? But now do the same thing, but just make yourself short. And you make yourself short, and then you continue walking around the circle in this short manner, okay? I'm gonna tell you, one of the hardest things about footwork training is the burning in your legs. If you're not used to it, it can really burn. You'll see. But just do it consistently, and you'll get used to it. I can go for an hour easy, and I'm fine, but it takes time to get to that point, okay? All right. When you get to a random position, when you want to change, you're walking around here, you toe out, toe in, and then go the other way. Now I'm going clockwise, okay? Okay, this is how you use the circle. And from the circle comes all kinds of possibilities, okay? Now, one thing about circle walking which has to be mentioned, okay? This comes from the Bagua system of martial art, okay, a Chinese martial art. A lot of people have a really hard time seeing a drill and then thinking that that's exactly the way it'll be pulled off in a real situation, okay? You're not gonna walk around someone like this. I've actually seen people doing it before. That's not the idea here. You're trying to train attributes, and you're trying to train flow and continuous motion. In reality, it may be more something like this. You may be moving around a little bit, and then you come in, that's how it's gonna be in reality. We'll get little micro steps here and there, little turn, this kind of thing, and one time, boom, 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 right? That's more how it's gonna be in a real situation. But doing this trains you with the proper flow, because you keep on moving, okay? A lot of people will do this, right? They'll come in, they'll get a hit, and they'll freeze, right? This way, you understand that when you come in, you may move around, you may get a hit, bang, 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 and you keep on going. You won't stop it there. You won't stop it, okay? Right. And so that's a big part of the circle walking, okay? Is to teach flow and to teach angles, okay? Every time I take a step, I'm taking a little angle. Or I'm taking a little angle. So in reality, I could take a little angle here, right? I can take an angle here. I could angle here, right? That's really what it's training you for, okay? All right. So there's the circle. Now we're going to move into the box. I need to move the camera closer. Okay. There. Hope you can see that better. Okay. Okay, so the box step here, what we're doing here is we're going around the box. See, I'm going left, back, see? So this is kind of like a home plate for me. And what I do is I change direction every time I get the home plate, okay? So I go forward, sideways, backwards, right. Then I go left, forwards, sideways, back. Every time I go to home plate, I change direction. Boom, boom. And remember, you can pivot at any time, remember? Boom, 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 okay? Pivot. At any time you can turn, okay? When you pivot, sometimes if you want to go this way, you can step out a little bit and get the angle. Sometimes if you turn this way and you don't step out with that foot, you might not be far enough actually. So when you step, you kind of have to go here and have to move that foot a little bit to get a better angle, okay? Sometimes it happens that way, okay? You know, you might not have to, it depends. But, you know, this is where those split-second decisions come in, you know, those little micro movements, micro decisions, micro pivots, okay? That's where it all comes in, okay? So there's a basic box step. We did the circle walking, enter. We did the basic box step. Oh, one more thing, when you do the box step, don't have your torso too rigid. You know, allow it to move a little bit, okay? When you allow it to move, because this can simulate a punch here, right? I thought I'm throwing a 1-2, right? This can simulate the 1-2 using the shoulder, the hips come in, right? And this facilitates the step here. Or if I want to go that way, I could turn, right? You have other options, but you want to allow your body to move a little bit, and also having that natural movement is good. So, you know, your opponent will tend to punch wherever your head was last. So if you get used to moving off the line a little bit, it doesn't have to be this much, it can be only this much. That's good. Your fist is that big, right? So you know, just a little bit. That's all it takes, okay? And the last one is a triangle. I actually covered this last week, but I'm gonna do it again here. Oh. Okay, so first we're going to do the angle still isn't quite right. There you go. Talk about angles, right? Okay, here we go. So I'm at the base of the triangle, and I'm coming into the tip of the triangle. Go back. See, now notice one thing too. I'm not doing this. I'm not. Okay, well, I don't think anyone would do it that badly, but I mean, you don't. The point is that you don't want to bring your leg up, your foot up excessively. You want to try and stay rooted, okay? Because at any moment, if I get used to bringing it up too high, and my timing isn't right, and I get pushed, I'm going down, okay? But if I get used to being rooted all the time, right, then even if I do get pushed, I can kind of push back and kind of pull in and absorb it a bit. If you're excessively off balance, it's going to really affect you. Now, ideally, you'll be rooted all the time and centered all the time. So even if I do have, you know, my leg is off the ground a bit, I'm still centered. But it's better to, you know, two legs are better than one, right? So here, so go forward to the tip, back, the tip, back, tip, back, and again, I'm using my hip. I'm not just. See, I come in, bang, 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 or I may use a lead side, see? Just because you're not actively using your hands in footwork training, that doesn't mean the torso is an inert piece of mass. It's still in the game, okay? Bang, okay? Another one is the sweeping step. So coming here and switch. So I'm drawing a little circle on my feet. Come in, sweeping step. Step out, sweeping step. See? Step out, sweeping. It's also called a hook step sometimes. So this is where you will kind of sweep someone's legs out. See? There you go. And the third one, there are more, but I'm going over the most important ones right here. Okay? With all these. And the third one here. Let me move this a little bit here. You'll see me from the back here. Hope you can see me. You see me? Okay. So I'm now at the tip of the triangle. I'm stepping out. See, stepping out on an angle. So that's, if someone's dead center, I want to step out on an angle. Step out, right? Take the outside triangle, outside line, step out, and then I can get that. See, so that's a thing. I hit him on the way out, turn, and then I have more options, okay? So that's the thing. So you got the, once again, the circle, the box, and the triangle, okay? And one more thing, of course, is the straight line. And this is actually really good with swords. Got my trusty swords over there. Give me a second here. I gotta be careful to where I train with these things. Last year, some lady called the cops on me for these things. So anyway, they're training swords anyway. Look, you're not gonna get hurt with these, but anyway, try to tell them that, okay? Okay. All right. So here we go. Now we're going in a straight line here. All right, and we have various angles of attack. But what we'll do here is we're just gonna use a downward diagonal attack, okay? And we'll use both at the same time. So if I'm coming forward, I'm going bang. I'm going along a straight line, but I'm going on opposite sides of the line. Actually, there's a little crack. Can you see this little crack here? Hold on. Let me change the camera. This might make it a bit better to understand. Here. There's a little crack here in the ground. I don't know if you can see that, but what I'm going to do, this is my center, but I want to get off the line a little bit. Okay, that's the idea. So when I'm stepping out, I'm off the line here. I go through, and then I'm attacking the line there. I'm off the line and I'm attacking. Off the line, attacking. Off the line, attacking the center, right? Now, this leg is lead, so it goes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now, usually to change sides, you'll do an odd number of steps, okay? So what, let's do a 3, okay? So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Then I'm gonna go backwards here. 1, 2, 3. Now my left leg is forward. Last time I started, my right leg was forward. Now my left is forward. See, so now I can change sides. Boom, boom, and 1, 2, 3. And now my right leg is forward again. So I go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and you just keep on going. Okay, so there you go. Okay, yeah. So yeah, these footwork shapes are very, very important. They're the foundation of everything you do. Whether it's empty hands, whether it's weapons, you got to do it. Okay, if there is one, well, there are no secrets in martial arts. Okay, but I mean, people like to think there are, but there really aren't. If there ever was a such thing as a secret, it would be practice your footwork a lot. Okay, every chance you get, try and do one of the shapes, okay, or the straight line, okay, or work on your pivots, okay, and just, you know, every chance you get. If you're boiling a pot of water on the stove, do a few drills in the kitchen, okay, whatever it takes, okay, whatever. You know, if you drop your kid off at a class somewhere, right, go outside the parking lot and do it, okay. If people look at you, let them, who cares, okay, but just do it whenever you have a chance to, okay. If there's a such thing as a secret in martial arts, this is it. Work on the footwork drills. Okay, so once again, we got the circle around, enter, okay. Do it with the walking, and also do it with the more shorter steps, the more, I guess you want to say the more applicable, okay. Box step, go around box step, start a home plate, and then when you get back to home plate, change direction, okay, and allow the torso to move a little bit, okay. Then we got the inside, outside triangle, inside starting at the base, ending at the tip, outside starting at the tip, ending at the base, okay. And then we got the straight line, so stepping through, we got bang, bang, bang. Remember, odd numbers, okay. Okay, so we got through, and then back, okay. And there we go. You know, you work on these, you know, it's going to enhance every part of your game. All right. Now, there are some other drills in my book which I'll explain, but these are the most important ones. Okay, you work on these, and it's going to help a lot. All right. Obviously, you have to train them with punches and things too, and other attacks. But you want to always think of your body as an entire weapon. Okay, your whole body is a weapon. So even though you may only be using your legs, okay, your torso wants to go. All right, and even though you may only be stepping, you want to kick. They have an expression in Wing Chun where they say every step is a kick, and every kick is a step. Okay, so if I'm doing this, I'm coming in, bang, bang. I'm doing that. Well, I can just easily go, bang, bang, come right. I mean, it could be the same thing, right? I'm stepping here, as I'm coming in here, I want to kick, bang, right? So, things like that, right? Always think of the whole body as a weapon, okay? So anyways, hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me a message, leave a comment, whatever, and we'll talk to you guys soon, okay?